2000 vocabulary words, set 1. Abandon. A lack of control or restraint. Loss of inhibitions. Exuberance. Surrender to one's natural impulses. Abandonment. Leaving someone, such as a child or a spouse, voluntarily. The act of giving something up. The act of letting something or someone go. Abate. Reduce in amount, degree, or intensity, lessen. Abbreviate. Make a word, phrase, or text shorter. Abbreviation. A shortened form of a name, phrase or word. The act of shortening something. Abdicate. Leave or give up a throne, right, power, claim, responsibility, or the like, especially in a formal manner, abandon, lay down, or withdraw from. Fail to do what is required by a responsibility or duty. Aberrant. Different from the right, normal, usual course, expected course or an accepted standard. Aberration. A departure from what is right, true, correct, etc., typically an unwelcome one. Abeyance. A temporary stoppage or delay of activity. Suspension. Abhor. Regard with extreme dislike and hatred. Abide. To accept. To put up with, to tolerate. To conform. Ability. The capacity to do something. A skill or talent in a specific area. Abjure. To officially renounce. To formally and publicly announce that one no longer believes in something. Abnormal. Strange. Not usual or typical. Not what is considered to be normal. Aboard. On a boat or any sort of vehicle, such as a train or a plane. Into a group, as a participant. Abolish. To get rid of in an official way. To put an end to. To completely destroy. Abolition. The act of getting rid of something. The act of stopping or canceling something. Abortion. The medical termination of a pregnancy. The failure or premature abandonment of a plan or an undertaking. Abortive. Failed. Unfinished and therefore unsuccessful. Imperfect. Abrasive. Unkind or rude. An abrasive substance that is used in order to grind down, clean or polish objects. Abridge. To make something shorter while keeping the same meaning. To condense. To reduce. Abrogate. To officially put an end to something, especially a law or another type of formal agreement. Abrupt. Brusque or curt in behavior or speech. Unexpected or sudden, most often in an unpleasant or shocking way. Steep. Abscond. Leave or escape from a place hurriedly or secretly, typically to avoid detection of, capture, legal prosecution or arrest for an unlawful action. Absence. The state or condition of someone or something not being present or not existing. A failure to appear. Absent. Not present in a certain time or location. Non-existent. Missing. Absolute. Complete, definite or perfect. Not limited in any way. Unadulterated. Absolutely. Completely. Definitely. Without exception. Absolution. Giving forgiveness, freeing from blame or fault, especially when referring to religious issues. Absorb. To incorporate something. To soak up or suck up something. To gradually take something in. Absorption. The act or process of taking in or absorbing any substance. The state of being mentally engrossed in something, total concentration. Abstain. Deliberately choose not to do or have something that is enjoyable but that may not be healthy, safe, or morally right. Refrain from voting. Abstemious. Moderation when consuming something one enjoys, such as alcohol or food. Showing restraint. Abstinence. The practice of refraining from indulging appetite or desire, especially alcoholic drink or sex. Abstract. Not concrete, not related to a physical object or real event. Expressing or showing feelings instead of real objects or people. Difficult to understand because of its complexity. Theoretical. Abstruse. Difficult to understand, especially because of being extremely complex. Absurd. Silly or ridiculous, especially in a laughable way. Illogical or totally untrue. Difficult or impossible to believe. Absurdity. The state or quality of being totally ridiculous or absurd. Nonsense. Abundance. An extremely large quantity of something. A quantity that is considered to be more than enough. Abundant. Great in number. Available in a large number. More than enough, plenty. Abuse. Misuse of something. Unfair or hurtful treatment of a person or an animal. Improper use. Academic. Related to school or scholarly subjects. Theoretical, not practical. Scholarly, good at studying. Academy. A professional organization that is created to regulate or spur interest and development in a specific field. A school that provides special training in a particular field. Accede. To formally take on official duties. To agree, to give consent. To do what someone else says. Accelerate. To speed up. To go faster. To make something happen or to happen at a quicker rate than normal. Acceleration. An increase in speed or rate. The ability of something to go faster. Access. A way of entering or exiting a place. The right or permission to use, approach, or enter something or somewhere. The act of approaching. Accessible. Obtainable. Easy to enter, speak with, or approach. Easily influenced. Accessory. An object that is added to another in order to make it more useful or attractive. A person that helps another person commit a crime, but who does not actually take part in the crime. Accident. An unforeseen event that causes harm, damage, injury or even death. A sudden and unplanned event. Accidental. Unexpected. Not predicted. Happening by chance. Accidentally. By chance. Unexpectedly. By mistake. Accolade. An award. A declaration of praise, approval, or admiration. Accommodate. To do a favor or oblige someone. To supply. To provide space for people to stay or to be. To adapt or to make suitable. Accommodation. Lodgings used for travelers. A place to stay or live. Accompaniment. Something that accompanies something or someone else. Music that accompanies a singer or the main tune. Accompany. To go along with. To be associated fault with. To go somewhere with someone. Accomplish. To carry something out, to finish something. To be successful in doing something. To complete or fulfill. Accomplishment. Fulfillment, success or achievement. Something that was done successfully. Accord. Concurrence of opinions or wills. Accost. Approach and speak to someone, often in an angry, aggressive, or unwanted way, as with a demand or request. Account. An explanation or description of a specific event or situation. A narrative. The reasons behind a specific event or action. Accountant. A person who keeps and prepares financial reports for businesses and individuals. Accounting. The practice or process of recording and keeping financial records of individuals or corporations. Accrue. To accumulate over a long period of time. To increase. To grow in a slow way. Accumulate. To collect or gather. To amass. To increase in quantity or amount. Accumulation. The act of growing or increasing in amount over an extended period of time. Agglomeration. Accurate. Meticulous or giving careful consideration to the details. Exact. free from errors and mistakes. Achieve. To accomplish. To reach something through hard work. To succeed. Acknowledge. To recognize or admit that something is true. To tell someone you have received something. To thank someone for something they have done. To show someone that you have recognized them by making a gesture. Acquiesce. To agree to something reticently but without protesting. Acquire. To obtain. To purchase. To develop or learn a habit or skill. To pinpoint and hold a target or something else through the use of radar or another tracking device. Acquisition. The act of getting something or gaining possession of a skill or good. Something that one gets or gains possession of. Acrid. A strong, bitter or stinging smell which often creates an unpleasant smell in one's throat. A bitter or sharp taste. Acrimony. Sharpness, harshness, or bitterness of nature, temper, manner, or speech. Acrophobia. A strong or abnormal fear of heights. Acuity. Acuteness or sharpness, especially of thought, vision or perception. Acumen. The ability to think clearly, make good judgments and take quick decision in a particular subject, such as business or politics. Adamant. Refusing to be persuaded, or unwilling to change an opinion or decision in spite of pleas, appeals, or reason, stubbornly unyielding. Too hard to cut, break, or pierce. Adapt. To make changes in order to fit a specific situation or purpose. To modify. To alter something. Adaptation. The act of modifying something so that it better fits one's needs. Change, adjustment. Adapt. Highly skilled or proficient at doing something, expert. Adequate. Sufficient to fit the requirements or needs. Good enough, but not excessively good. Satisfactory. Adjacent. Near. Close to. Neighboring. Touching. Adjust. To make changes to. To settle or adapt to a situation. Adjustment. A change or modification that makes something more suitable or accurate for the person or situation. An adaptation. Administrate. To direct or manage. To control. To distribute or give out. Administration. A person or group that governs or manages a particular organization. The act of controlling a particular organization, group or plan. Adroit. Very clever or skillful in a physical or mental way. Adulation. Excessive admiration, praise, or flattery. Adult. A person or animal that is fully developed or fully grown. A mature person or animal. Adumbrate. To give hints or vague information about something that is going to happen in the future. To foretell. To obscure. Adversity. A difficult, unlucky, or unpleasant situation, condition, or event, misfortune, tragedy. Advocate. Publicly speak, write, plead, recommend, support or argue for a cause, particular policy or way of doing things. A person who publicly speaks, writes, pleads, recommends, supports or argues for a cause, particular policy or way of doing things. Aesthetic. Relating to beauty or the study or appreciation of beauty or good taste. Nice to look at. Affable. Kind or friendly. Warm and open to others. Affect. To impact someone emotionally or mentally. To produce a change in. Affected. Behaving in an artificial way to impress people. Emotionally stirred or moved. Impaired, harmed, or attacked, as by climate or disease. Artificial and not sincere. Aggrandize. Increase the scope of. Make great or greater. Increase or enhance the power, status, position, reputation or wealth of. Aggregate. To collect or bring together. To add amounts together.